Dana and I are going out on a date with these two cool people. And what we're gonna do is we're actually going to learn about the Holocaust here, believe it or not. There's a lady in town whose grandfather went through it, and she's going to tell his story in Hebrew with a English translator. So first of all, we gotta tell the kids about that story because they don't know that story. So basically what happened, Hannah and Zeke, is that about 70 years ago, 80 years ago, something like that, there's a group of people over in Germany, which is another continent, or another country, over on the other side of the world. They decided that people, God's people, the Jews, needed to be killed. So they killed about 10 million of them over the course of the whole thing. It was a big war. The whole world was at war. And so it was really sad, really bad time, very dark time. And eventually our country and the other countries that were partnered with us, our country won, and they had to stop. They treated them like animals, yeah, but they didn't treat the animals nice. It was like somebody that would really be super mean to an animal and not care about it at all, and that's what they did to the people. She will speak in Hebrew, and her husband, I believe, will be translating into English. And so she's gonna tell her grandfather's story. But mommy and daddy just watched a movie called Schindler's List, and it was about a man named Schindler who saved people's lives. He didn't think that they were evil and should die, and he cared about them, and so he tried to save as many as he could. He made them come work for him at his job, and so he gave them a job so they wouldn't get killed. And he paid a lot of people all his money so that they could live, basically. So that's the story.
Is that a true story?
Yes.
I mean about the man.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go learn more about that and hear one lady's grandfather's story. Okay.
So I called my mom and I said, would you help me? Would you tell me the whole story again? It was very emotional for her. First she said, no, no, no. And then I just came over and I said, Ima, I have to hear it now. You know, please tell me the full story. So I sat down with her and she was crying and telling me the full story of my grandfather. He didn't talk about it much.
So the story will move pretty quickly. Please try to stay with us.
אם מפספסים כמה משפטים, אנחנו קצת נפספס את ההקשר, אז בואו ממש ננסה להיות מרוכזים.
If you miss a few sentences, you'll probably miss the whole context, so try to stay concentrated with us.
I caught something. What did I catch? Come on. Is it because we're driving? Is that why it's not gonna open for me? Come on, open.
I don't care. What?
I think this game gets stuck. I think it's buggy sometimes.
What's the name of it, Hannah?
I got some big bat, but it's not opening up, so I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's because we're driving while we're trying to play.
I'm trying to catch him.
You catching something too? What is that, Hannah?
Is it a cat?
It's a cat? It looks like a little alien something. Mine's just stuck bouncing around. So, Hannah, Zeke, what'd you guys think of the story?
It.
I think that if they knew the story of the Holocaust better and what happened, like they would have more context for the story. I don't think our kids know a whole lot about the Holocaust, but we will teach them. And this is a good way to introduce them and they kind of start letting your kids know about unfortunate, bad, horrible things that happen, and the impacts it has on people and history and even us. And
I feel like the biggest thing to take away from all these things, I mean, like we were told tonight, like these things are still happening today, right. And people, countries. Yeah, but we're so. I want to say people as a whole are like, we want to live this little happy life and not have to admit stuff, and so it's easy. Like I do this even on my everyday, like things are getting tough with the kids and stuff, but it's so much nicer to go and watch somebody else's vlog or to get on Facebook and think of the positive that somebody else, like, to escape from your life. And we are so trained, I think, in escaping reality that we really need to, I mean, we need to learn about this stuff and we need to teach our kids about this stuff, and we need to turn to God. I think it would be cool sometime to take our kids to, what's the name of that camp? The Auschwitz? The Auschwitz?
Auschwitz? Yeah, my heritage is German, but I don't know how to speak any German. So So, but I think it would be cool not to like just be sad, but to like deepen our belief in
And what happened?
what happens, what could happen again, and to be able to recognize the signs for when something like this does start to happen again.
Well, and stuff
Yeah.
is happening that like that. I mean, the ISIS genocide that they're doing, and like who's stopping it? Who is joining arms to go after them? Nobody,
Well,
of what I've really seen.
We learned a lot tonight, so it was good.
The phone.
You just want to play Pokemon Go while we drive? I think it's hard to play Pokemon Go while we
won't
drive.
get anything on the highway.
Yeah, we're going too fast. I'm just a speed racer. Zoom. Apparently, McAllister's is giving away free tea today, and Dana found out. So we are gonna go get some free iced tea.
Daddy,
Sweet tea.
Pokestop over there.
Pokestops, gyms. I haven't been to gym yet. I am level 5, but I haven't done a gym yet. Free tea day. What's the celebration?
Yeah, I see.
Just giving away free
She
tea?
saw somebody else playing Pokemon.
Oh. Do you know why they're giving away free
He
tea?
just got Spearow. It's just a thing that they do every year. I
Just a
think.
thing?
I think they do it every year. It's just been a few years since I've gotten it.
Just a thing. I think everyone here is playing Pokemon Go. They just caught something. They're talking about it. It's a long line here to get some free tea. Get him, Zeke. Oh, you got him first try. All right. Dana's getting her sweet tea. She's getting them without ice so we can go home and she can put them in the fridge and drink them tomorrow rather than getting lots of sugar and caffeine before we kind of slow down for the evening. Dana's picking her Pokemon team. He shoots level 5.
Is it like, can you be on people that you
I don't know how it works. But usually when I play these types of games, I go with like mental wisdom, smartness, like strategy type stuff, as opposed to like brute force or something. So I picked the blue team.
I'm kind of.
You want the yellow team?
Team Instinct.
Team Instinct. So you went yellow.
What is that one though? I wasn't.
I don't know. I don't know this game that much. Oh, that's like how you raise it, like how you grow it. I think.
Yeah, I usually go by my intuition anyway.
Okay, there we go. Tomorrow is mine and Dana's 10-year wedding anniversary. And thank you for all your suggestions on the last video. We asked you guys for some ideas. We are trying to figure out right now what we're gonna do because we want to do something that we did on our honeymoon since we can't go back to our original honeymoon spot for our 10-year anniversary because of the twins.
Into a cave.
Yeah, we went cave. We went in a
cave tour.
Yeah. And so Dana wants to do something we did, which would be either like kayaking for the day, but it might be raining, thunderstorms. We go to explore a cave. We could do that. We have the whole day. Nicole's gonna be here with the kids. We have the whole day to take off and go have fun together. Maybe go to Kings Island, to an amusement park, but
it's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot.
It's not gonna be fun.
So we're trying to figure it out. But you guys will find out because you'll be along with us on the vlog. So right now we're gonna figure this out and then get ready to go. Get these kids in bed. No, that's not bananas. Those are boxes for moving.
Yeah, that's how much I
Thank you for all your ideas and where to get free boxes too. That was helpful. We'll be getting a lot more coming up. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Subscribe if it's your first time here because we're all about trying to figure out how to become a family team. And tonight it was learning together about some very important things that happened in the world's history. So that even impacted our grandparents. Were a part of that, and probably your grandparents too in some form or another. So thank you for hanging out and being a part of that journey with us. Subscribe and we will see you guys again for our anniversary hanging out. See you then. Bye.
I'm starting to collect a few, but I feel really funny going and dumpster diving and like I don't want anyone to come out, or I don't know. I mean I'm taking their garbage.